Welcome back to the Ancestral Findings podcast. Join me as we step into the world of James Madison, the father of the Constitution, whose brilliant mind and steadfast leadership forged the principles of American democracy. James Madison was born on March 16, 1751, in Port Conway, Virginia, into a wealthy plantation family. He was the eldest of 12 children born to James Madison Sr. and Nellie Conway Madison. Growing up in a family that owned a substantial amount of land and slaves, Madison was raised in an environment of considerable privilege. However, it was his education and intellectual pursuits that would define his path forward. From an early age, Madison was a studious child, educated first at home and later at the College of New Jersey, now Princeton University. There, he studied a wide range of subjects from languages to philosophy, laying the groundwork for his future role as a thinker and political theorist. After completing his education, Madison returned to Virginia, determined to apply his knowledge to public service. Madison's political career began in the early days of the American Revolution, where he served in the Virginia state legislature. During this turbulent period, he emerged as a profound advocate for religious freedom and the separation of church and state, collaborating with Thomas Jefferson on the Virginia Statute for Religious Freedom. As a delegate to the Constitutional Convention in 1787, Madison's influence was paramount. He was instrumental in drafting the Virginia Plan, which proposed a strong federal government with a system of checks and balances, an idea that would eventually form the backbone of the U.S. Constitution. Madison's meticulous notes during the convention provide one of the most important records of what transpired in those pivotal meetings. Madison's contributions continued as he co-authored the Federalist Papers, a series of essays written with Alexander Hamilton and John Jay, which argued fervently for the ratification of the Constitution. His insights into how governments work and the nature of factions and checks and balances were revolutionary at the time and remain profoundly relevant. Elected as the fourth president in 1809, Madison's presidency was marked by the War of 1812 against Britain, often seen as the Second War for American independence. His leadership during the war, despite the burning of Washington, D.C., reinforced American sovereignty and ultimately led to a sense of national pride and unity. On a personal note, Madison married Dolly Payne Todd in 1794, who became an influential First Lady known for her social graces and political acumen. Their partnership was a pivotal element of his success, both personally and professionally. Madison's post-presidency years were devoted to furthering the cause of education and his ongoing advocacy for constitutional government. He remained actively engaged in political discourse until his death on June 28, 1836, at Montpelier, his Virginia estate. Madison's legacy is characterized by his intellectual rigor and principled leadership. His work laid the foundational principles of American democracy and governance. As we reflect on his life and contributions, Madison's role as a thinker, writer, and leader invites us to consider the lasting impact of his ideas on contemporary political systems and philosophies. What aspects of Madison's life or contributions do you find most intriguing or relevant today? For those keen to explore more about James Madison and his era, here are 5 fantastic books that delve deep into his life and contributions. James Madison, A Life Reconsidered, by Lynne Cheney. This biography provides a comprehensive look at Madison's life, exploring his intellectual contributions to the American Republic and the complexities of his presidency. James Madison, A Biography, by Ralph Ketcham. Regarded as one of the best single-volume biographies of Madison, Ketcham's work offers a detailed account of Madison's personal and political life, emphasizing his role as a thinker and statesman. The 3 Lives of James Madison, Genius, Partisan, President, by Noah Feldman. Feldman explores the different roles Madison played throughout his life, providing insights into his development as a constitutional thinker, a party leader, and a president. James Madison and the Making of America, by Kevin Gutzman. This book looks beyond the traditional portrayal of Madison to provide a more nuanced view of his political strategies and their impact on the shaping of the nation. James Madison, Writings by James Madison, Library of America edition. This collection of Madison's writings includes essential letters, pre-presidential and presidential papers, providing readers with direct access to his thoughts and governmental philosophy. These selections offer a rich perspective on Madison's intellectual prowess and political savvy, illustrating why he remains a pivotal figure in American history. Join me the next time as we continue this series, exploring the lives and legacies of the presidents who have shaped the nation, revealing the enduring influence of their leadership on the fabric of American history. Many thanks for listening and following the Ancestral Findings podcast. Visit ancestralfindings.com to download a free genealogy ebook, inquire about a free genealogy lookup, and register for the weekly historical postcard giveaway. And thank you to everyone who contributes via Patreon. It aids in keeping this family tree rooted, this lineage soaring, and this ancestral journey on track. I hope you have a wonderful day, and happy searching.